Hi, I'm Linda Nehls with YMCA Boulder, and this is the YMCA Boulder podcast. You may have heard that YMCA Boulder and its agents have a commitment to making a difference in the community. And one of the ways we do this is to partner with local nonprofit organizations and have them as featured friends so that we can help them get the word out. This month's featured friend is the YMCA Boulder Valley, which I'm very excited about. I've invited Andra Coberly, who is the communications director for the Boulder Valley YMCA, and Kimberly Fels, who is a YMCA Boulder agent who's also volunteering for the Y. And I've invited them here to tell us about the Y and all it does to make a difference in our local community. So most people don't know the YMCA is a nonprofit organization. Can you talk about the Y's mission and what it does to help people in the community?
Sure. The YMCA Boulder Valley works to strengthen the foundations of community through programs that focus on healthy living, youth development, and social responsibility. So most people really know the Y as a fitness center, a place where kids learn to swim, learn to play basketball, and we are all those things. We're also a lot of different things. We have 15 after-school sites. We have amazing summer camps. We have great senior, active older adult fitness programs. We also provide 10,000 kids each year with youth sports opportunities.
Great. So can you tell us a story about someone that benefited from the community support campaign, financial assistance?
Yes, this story just, it touches me, and I almost always feel like crying whenever I tell it. I'll try not to. But we had one family that has been a long time members and program participants for us. They had 5 kids. 3 of them are adopted, 2 are biological children. And after the economic downturn, the father went through several layoffs. He was in the tech sector and had a lot of instability in his job. At the same time, one of the sons became very ill, and because of his illness, he became paralyzed from the chest down. So, wow. So the mother came into the Y and came to our staff and said, I need to cancel my registration for summer camp, and explained what was happening. And she was so sad that her kids wouldn't be able to come to camp. And of course we said, no, your kids are coming to camp. This is when they need summer camp the most. So we scholarshiped 3 of her children all summer long for summer camp. And they did everything from sports camp to up in the mountains at Camp Santa Maria. And they were kids for the summer, even though they had a lot of turbulence happening at home and a lot of stress. They could be kids, and the parents were able to spend time in the hospital with their son, and it was really our pleasure to be able to do that for our neighbors.
So what are some of the Y programs that would surprise people that you help within the community and that stand out when you think about how the Y supports the community?
So I think one of the programs that always stands out to me is our Y Achievers program at Sanchez Elementary, which is a Title I school. This program, it's an after-school care, but it's so much more. It gives kids an extension of the learning day. So we'll provide them with a nourishing snack, of course, and give them plenty of time to be active. But we also take children who maybe need extra help and really working to address the achievement gap and extend the learning day so that they are reinforced, what they learn in the classroom is reinforced. Yeah, so at Sanchez Elementary as well, we do a weekend backpack food program. So because it's a Title I school, there are numerous kids who come from low-income families, and when they leave on Friday, they don't know when they will eat again. And it may be that meal at school on Monday. So we send them home with a backpack of food for their family for the weekend. Really, kids shouldn't be worried about where their food is coming from. They should be, having fun and learning and being kids. So that's really important to us.
So I've also heard that the YMCA is the go-to organization in times of crisis in the community, like the floods and the fires. Can you tell us what the Y did and how they helped out?
Yeah, so during both two of the recent fires as well as the floods, we opened our doors as a Red Cross shelter. And we served, I know during the floods, we served about 400 people who were displaced or had been evacuated from their homes. For some people they just needed a quick warm shower, and because it was freezing cold and raining. Other people stayed with us for weeks. We were open for 3 weeks. We also supported Crestview Elementary. Their school was incredibly damaged during the flooding. So we opened up the Arapahoe Y as a all-day camp for those kids while their school was being improved. And it was all hands on deck. Everyone from the CEO down to staff like me were helping out and making sure the kids had a place to go during the day so that their parents could work.
Wow, that's wonderful. How does the Y pay for these special programs?
We fundraise through grants and foundations, major gifts, fundraising events, as well as our community support campaign.
Well, tell me about that.
So it's a 5-week campaign that's happening right now, and we have about 130 volunteers who are going out into the community and talking to people about what the Y does and its impact on residents, and hopefully raising money, building up contributions so that we can continue to do these programs that help so many people. 100% of the funds raised in the community support campaign go toward financial assistance. 1 out of 3 of our program participants and members receive some sort of financial assistance.
So Kimberly, I know you're volunteering for the Y in this campaign this year. Can you tell us a little bit about why you're doing this?
Well, one of my goals this year was to be more engaged in the community and not just talk about it, but do something with my time and money and give back to the community. We're coming to REMAXA Boulder and asking all of the participants, all of the realtors here, to do 100% participation. Such a great way to leverage what's already going on with the campaign. It connects to what REMAXA Boulder is all about.
Great. I know when I'm asking for people to give, a big benefit that I'm telling them about and that you told the agents about here is the Colorado Childcare Contribution Tax Credit. And that, for any donations of $250 or more, there is a 50% Colorado tax credit, as well as the income tax to donation. So a $250 donation costs the donor about $50 after tax, assuming they're in a 30% tax bracket.
And so many of the agents have already contributed the $250, and some of them have said they may even be increasing that because there's also a great benefit at the $1,000 level. What is the amount at the $1,000 level?
Well, if you make a $1,000 donation, the out-of-pocket cost to the donor is $150. So, Andra, how can people make a donation?
You can go to ymcabv.org and go to the community support campaign page, and you'll be able to donate.
So there you have it. The YMCA is a nonprofit, community-based organization and is making a big difference right in our own backyard.
Pleasure.
So please consider supporting your local Y with a donation wherever you are. This is Linda Nehls with the REMAXA Boulder podcast, signing off.
Thank you.